thought breakups were pretty. You told a lie, I let you go. You started the words that I completed, but that was then, so long ago. I told you then, like I say now, that we were golden. Now you're not here, you brought us down.
Good morning, friends. We are headed to MUSC. That's the Medical University of South Carolina in Charleston today. So Sophie has a follow-up appointment with a surgeon down there, a pediatric surgeon. So I will try to link some of these videos in the description box. But if you followed us for a long time, you know that Sophie had like a lump on her left side of her rib cage, and now she has one on her right side. And so she had actually had that evaluated before COVID started. It was like summertime, maybe late summertime, or September or something like that of 2019, and they told us to come back 6 months later, which was like right in the middle of COVID. And so our appointment kept getting canceled over and over again, and we never were able to get her in. And then we moved, and so we saw Sophie's pediatrician last year, and she told us that she didn't want Sophie near a hospital during, it was like basically the Delta outbreak of COVID. And so she said, let's put that on hold until, the COVID situation gets better. And so we just had her pediatrician appointment a few weeks ago. And so we were set up with a referral to MUSC. Before that, we had been going to a place in Columbia. But now that we're down in the low country, they set us up at Charleston, where a lot of Sophie's doctors are actually already there, so we're familiar with them anyway. But we're headed there today to get like a second opinion on whether anything needs to be done or if she needs any further testing. And Gary is also out of town today. He's in Lexington doing some work up there, and hopefully he'll be home tonight. Katie is also with us. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Sophie.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sophie is not happy about going to the doctor. She is the only doctor that she doesn't mind going to anymore is her pediatrician. It just kind of it's unsettling for her. So we're just trying to have the best day that we can. You'll know how that goes if you've got kids that have lots of appointments and stuff. But anyway, that's what we have going on today.
Back here next year, and I'll be fine by then. We were on a high, but now we're letting go and finding.
Friends, we'd love to pray for you. If we can pray for you, let us know in the comments below.
All I know from now, I'm thinking about myself. I'm minding just my own. So when we meet again, I'm fine by then. Fine by then. I'll be fine by then. Early.
We made it to the doctor's office. This is one we've never been to. Part of the Children's Hospital at MUSC. We just went through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. We did a little bit of shopping at the outlet mall. Went through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru to get some lunch, and we've got about 5 more minutes, and then Sophie and I need to go in. Sophie, you ready to go get this done?
Okay.
Not real excited about going to the doctor, are you? You're gonna be just fine. This is just one of those appointments where they just look at you and talk to you.
I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Or not do anything.
Did you eat your dinner? Did you eat your lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Katie's gonna be doing French in the car. Hopefully this is gonna be a super fast appointment.
Yeah.
Stickers. Show me. So we're gonna go downstairs and get an x-ray.
baby.
Not happy about it, are you?
I'm happy about that.
Happy about going home, aren't you? All right, we just finished up at the doctor's office. We went to the doctor, and then he sent us down for x-ray, which was in the same building, but the good news is we think everything's okay. He said that he doesn't think anything needs to be done. He thinks that it's just like either cartilage or bone growth off of the side of her like rib cage, and that is normal for a lot of kids, and that hers has gotten a little bit pronounced. I think it's also easier to see because she's so thin, but he sent her down to x-ray just to see if anything else shows up. She's had an ultrasound at this point and an x-ray. This will be the second x-ray. She hasn't had an MRI, and that's where we thought we were headed. And I think with her situation and things, it would probably have to be sedated for her to be still, and so I think we're hoping to avoid that if we can. But at this point, it sounds like nothing else is going to need to be done, maybe followed periodically, and if anything shows up on the x-ray, then that will change things, and he's going to call us, but hopefully it won't. Katie got some of her French done. She didn't get all of it done, but she's going to drive us home now. Sophie, how you feeling? You happy it's done? Are you a happy girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She wasn't able to eat all of her lunch. She was a little nervous. Now she's gonna eat it.
Yeah, so I have something.
Mm-hmm. You ready to go home and see Daddy?
Yeah, I'm ready to okay at home like that.
Katie's giving Sophie her computer so Sophie can watch
So we forgot to bring her
watch
iPad.
Netflix, right?
Forgot to bring her
It's
iPad.
nice of her doing that.
That is nice of her, isn't it?
Yeah.
She is the best sissy you could hope for.
It's Bucket a hope so the guy put an iPad, she brings something for me. And so she have her computer, let me watch it.
Mm-hmm. So Gary, I think, should probably be, this is a little bright. I think at this point Gary should be home. So it's gonna be another probably 2.5 hours before we get home, but we're heading home now, thank goodness. So glad to have this over after really over 2 years of this kind of being a worry for me.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your bag if you'll have mine. You and I, you.
We are home, thank goodness. That was such a long drive. It was over 2 hours each way. Sophie is super happy to be home and be done with everything. Right, Sophie? We have something to open that came in the mail that I'm excited about. I hope that it ends up good. So I have some home updates that I'll be sharing with y'all. But first, we picked up Chipotle on the way home because it's already 5:30 and this way I didn't have to cook anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and have dinner. It is the next day and I wanted to follow up on the big box in the doorway when we got home. That was a total bust. So I'm going to put a picture up on the screen of what I had ordered, what it was supposed to be. It's actually a new coffee table and it's like a wicker rattan, and you could take the top off, and it had storage in it. Basically, we unpacked this one, and what they sent us was not a storage option. It was just like a rattan coffee table with the top didn't come off. You didn't have any storage, and also it was dented on the side. And we actually ordered it from Lowe's, so we are going to have to take it back. They won't let us ship it back, so we're gonna have to load it up in the car, take it to Lowe's to get a refund for it. We tried to buy it on Amazon, but they were sold out. But they do have a gray option on Amazon, so I will link that if you want a closer look at it. But we had actually bought the one called Natural, so let me see if I can show y'all without completely. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I would keep it except for I paid for a storage one, and also the side of this one is dented, and I don't really know. I don't think that can really be fixed. So I am on the hunt for a new coffee table. The one that we have is broken on the bottom, and now that this one didn't work out, now I'm thinking maybe I would like to do a rectangular one anyways. What we have here, the bottom of this one is like broken. The top is fine. So I don't know. I was thinking of something a little bit more coastal, but I'm still gonna kind of think about this, and this one's usable for now. Anyway, that was a disappointment because we had waited for it to come and everything, and then it ended up being the wrong thing and it was damaged. But I've been doing a few little home updates. I'll talk about that a little bit more in another video, probably the next video, the next day in the life type video that I do, but that's why I have the ladder out and stuff like that. But anyway, just kind of wanted to close the loop on the big box in the front door. Thanks for hanging out with us today, friends, and we'll see you next time. Bye.